Have you ever wondered how you can significantly reduce your tax bill while making profitable investments? Well, look no further. Investing in oil and gas might just be that golden opportunity that you've been searching for. Stick around as we uncover how the U.S. government's energy policy could work wonders for your portfolio. Investing in oil and gas offers major tax shelters. Investing in oil and gas is one of the best tax shelters available in the U.S. Unlike most passive investments, oil and gas allows you to deduct losses against ordinary income. There are four main ways to invest in oil and gas. Number one, buying a stock, and it's treated like any other stock investment with no special tax benefits. Number two, the royalty interest, investing in royalties from producing wells, also with no special tax benefits. Exploratory operations, known as Wildcat drilling, these are high risk but come with great tax benefits. And the fourth option is the development operations. Investing in an established fields is less risky and offers significant tax benefits. And this is the area that I specialize in, offering development operations with huge tax incentives. Types of expenses, okay, so these are the write-offs. Equipment costs, these usually make up about 30% of the cost of drilling a well. Then there's your intangible drilling cost, IDCs, cover expenses like labor, surveys, and ground clearing. These costs are fully deductible in the year they are incurred. Immediate deductions, Congress allows investors to deduct both IDCs and equipment costs in the first year, potentially allowing for 100% deduction of your investment right away. Depletion deduction. Each year, investors can deduct 15% of the well's gross income, similar to depreciation, even after all initial costs have been deducted. Ownership requirements. To qualify for these tax benefits, you must own a direct interest in the drilling operation. Simply owning a stock in a drilling company or a royalty interest does not qualify. Proper entity usage. To maximize deductions, investments must be owned through a general partnership or sole proprietorship, not through a corporation, LLC, or limited partnership. Now, there are situations where this can differ. I suggest talking to your CPA. International considerations. For those outside the U.S., check your country's tax laws for similar benefits. Caution, be careful about which entity you use for oil and gas investments to avoid losing tax benefits. Always consult a tax advisor to navigate these complexities, okay? And so in summary, oil and gas offers significant tax benefits. You don't get tax benefits investing in a stock or overriding royalty interest. You only get them by investing on the ground floor opportunities, and that money has to be spent on the drilling of oil and gas wells to get those tax benefits. And there is what's called wildcatting or exploratory wells, where you're drilling in an area where you don't know if there's any oil out there. Those are extremely high risk, and you should be in the oil business when making those types of investments. Now, the most promising way to invest in this business to get the most maximum amount of tax benefits with the lowest amount of risk for oil and gas drilling is focusing on proven fields. We call them PUDs, proven undeveloped wells, okay? Now, it's important. Oil and gas is extremely risky, okay? I made my first oil investment 30 years ago, and I've made millions and I've lost millions. And what I do is I specialize in offering oil projects in proven areas. I work with many operators, because every operator, they're going to have their wins and they're going to have their losses, and make sure that you're not investing with an operator during a losing season, because you could have the greatest driller in the world, the greatest geologist, the greatest team in the world, but if oil is underneath the ground, they can't put it there. Mother Nature puts it there, okay? If you believe in such thing. I work with many different operators, and I invest with them during the winning season. I focus on operators that have already drilled in a specific region, and they have years of experience in that region. For instance, the current project that I'm focused on, it's a proven area. It's adjacent to a lease that they've already drilled 19 wells, and it's right next to an older lease that's drilled over 20 wells with success. So we have a tremendous amount of data proving that there is oil out here, versus a Wildcat well where the nearest success is 5 miles away. back in the 1960s, and there's absolutely no way to determine or know if the oil is there. Okay, that's an extreme amount of risk. I don't want to spend money looking for oil. I want to spend money extracting oil. Okay, and there is a major difference. So if you're interested in learning more about oil and gas investments, that's what I specialize in. Look in the description below or look in the comment section below. There's a link, fill out the form. Again, oil and gas, there's no guarantees in this business, but my role in this is to reduce your chance of losing money. I have an experienced geologist that helps me choose my deals. He's worked for 2 different multi-billion-dollar oil companies as the top geologist, and he's retired, and now he's focused on these deals that I'm participating in. So you really need a good geologist to look at logs, to look underneath the ground to see what's going on. It's no different than taking a doctor's word for it, but they didn't even do a CAT scan, and they didn't use a radiologist to check the CAT scans. They imagine looking at a CAT scan and having absolutely no clue of what you're looking at, but taking somebody's word for it that isn't a radiologist. That just doesn't make any sense. That they would never do that in the medical field. But in the oil and gas industry, investors every day are looking at oil deals without the eyes of a geologist, and they're just saying, hey, the oil's there and this is why, without any kind of professionals really looking at this thing. So I'm Sean Pruitt, president of Kingdom Exploration. Please look in my description below. And if you're interested in the oil and gas industry as a whole, whether it's the impacts of current events impacting oil prices, or if you're interested in oil and gas investing, please subscribe to my channel. All right, guys, thanks.